Hi guys, welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Gary if you don't know me, and as always, for me, yeah, I'm always going to teach you something every single time we do a video together. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, and also if you don't know, I offer one-to-one online coaching. So if you want me to help you on a one-to-one basis, I can do that and assist you every single step of the way. Link below for that. But in today's video, we're going to be looking at different exercises that target every single part of your glutes. Now, there is a lot of misconception and a lot of, I would say, bodybuilders mainly. I don't want to generalize this, but mainly big bodybuilders, old school guys, they always say, oh, you should just squat and deadlift to grow your glutes, right? And that's wrong, okay? Why is this wrong? Because your glutes are actually composed of 3 different muscles. So there is not just by doing squats and deadlifts only. I don't know why I'm just getting so close to the camera, but by doing squats and deadlifts only, you're only targeting one part of your glutes and you're missing out on 2 other little muscles that could really increase the size of your glutes and help you make the most of your gains, right? So in today's video, I'm going to show you all the exercises you should be performing and you should be including every single session at least to make the most out of your glutes. You're welcome, as always, for me, yeah? Follow me and let's start this. Okay, so the first exercise that obviously we're going to be talking about is hip thrusts and all the cousins, aka all the calf glute bridges, frog pumps, glute bridges, every single thing that belongs to the family of hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are great. You see so many people doing them. I do them literally every single leg day, or at least if I don't do calf glute bridges, I'll do a different variation, okay? Because they're so good for your glutes. And these are so good because they really help you target every single part of your glutes. So it's a great exercise. There's no need really to demonstrate them, but I will do for demonstration purposes. Obviously, this is a fake weight, a demo weight, because just for this, okay? So why do they target all your glutes? Because you can see that my glutes get really, really shortened. When I come up, my glutes are literally squeezing as much as they can. That's why you need to make sure that when you do calf glute bridges in this variation, you come all the way up as you can, obviously without overarching your back at the same time, because they really squeeze up your glutes and then release and really, really stretch your glutes. The load is directly above your glutes on your hip area, so it's even better, okay? Now, another thing that you can do to even target your gluteus medius and minimus here to the side is this. I'm going to show you. A resistance band. Come up, you open up your legs. Nice and easy. Now we're going to be looking at the same variation, or a similar variation, which is the feet elevated glute bridges or hip thrusts, okay? So obviously this variation will target your gluteus maximus, but because you're elevating your feet even more, you'll be tending to target the bottom area of your glutes even more, which will help create that sort of nice peachy shape, which is perfect, okay? Also, being a single leg exercise, why is it better? Unilateral exercise will tend to isolate each cheek at a time. And as well, if you have any muscle imbalances, so if you have a side that is stronger than the other or smaller than the other, you can do this. So I'll quickly demonstrate without the weight how it is. So you want to lay down on your back, have your box or whatever. You can do it even at home if you want to as well, by the way. If you have a sofa or a chair, you can do this variation, which is great. So just on your heel, okay, you'll be supporting your weight on your heel, leg up, push yourself up, like so. You really feel the glutes stretching even more, the range of motion increasing even more, which is even better if you really want to target that bottom area of your glutes, okay? So you get your dumbbell as well, okay? Hold it. This is something that you wouldn't necessarily do it with a barbell, okay? Just because with the barbell it will be just a little bit too awkward to manage, okay? So it's better to do it with a heavier dumbbell. Obviously, this is a demo weight as always, okay? Obviously, this is subjective to you as a person, but the most glute dominant deadlift variation is the Romanian deadlift, where you don't go all the way down. There is a more bend at the knees as well. So rather than keeping your legs completely straight like that, which have more emphasis on your hamstrings, you bend at your knees more whilst going down, okay? That is a great exercise. Again, you will target that lower region of your glute. So perfect to target that area, okay? So you grab your barbell, prefer a stance, whatever works for you, and you go down. Another great variation, again, I'm always going to show you a unilateral exercise, because why? Because unilateral exercises are great, as we said before, for isolating each cheek at a time and to fix imbalances. Basically, position yourself, elevate one foot, and all the weight will be on the foot that is completely flat on the floor, so on this leg, okay? So this is just to help you keep balance. You shouldn't put any weight on this leg. Exactly works exactly the same as the Romanian deadlift. Okay, up. Oh, you can really feel the stretch with this one. And this, familiar, will really target the bottom area of your glutes of this leg, of the leg that is completely, with the foot that is completely flat on the floor. Really, really good, again, for that, creating the bottom line sculpted area, okay? Now, let's go and see. So, I've just showed you now these exercises, like, same thing, by the way, applies to squats for me, yeah? When I go down into a squat position, which I'll show you in a minute, and actually I'll take you there so you can see, these belong to the same family. They all target the gluteus maximus, which is what normal bodybuilders usually advise, oh, just squat and deadlift. But what we're missing here is targeting the little area here of our glutes, which is our gluteus medius and minimus, which I'll show you how to target. But anyway, let's move on to the squats first. Moving on to squats, as we can say, it's a great exercise. Again, obviously for me, these are all compound exercises. What does it mean? That you will target different muscle groups at a time. So not only your glutes, you'll be targeting your legs as well. Any compound lift will help you target different muscles at once, because they're more complex as a lift, okay? Your core will be engaged as well, your arms a little bit, slightly. So it's a great compound exercise, squats. But again, what's happening here? Let's see. I get into a squat position, go all the way down. What's happening here? My muscles, again, my glutes are really stretching when I go down at the bottom, don't they? Really, really stretching. So again, what muscle are we going to be targeting? Gluteus maximus, again, which is great. It's great. Gluteus maximus is the biggest muscle of your glutes, is the biggest one, and then we got the small ones, which compose your top glutes and side glutes, which are the gluteus medius and minimus. Again, I'm sure you know how we can squat and everything, so I'll quickly demonstrate a few reps, just for demonstration purposes, and so that you can see how the glutes stretch down fully at the top. No squeezing, make sure you don't squeeze, okay? Targeting the lower region of our glutes. Now that we've spoken about all these beautiful, great exercises, which, by the way, if you don't like squatting, you don't have to squat. You could do good mornings. Good mornings. Again, what does it happen? I've got the bar over here, okay? Same thing. Go all the way down. What's happening? My glutes are proper stretching, okay? So again, you'll target the bottom area of my glutes, just over here, gluteus maximus again, okay? But now, at this point, we're just lacking our top glute muscles, the muscles that will form the shelf, okay? From the bottom. So right now, if you're doing just these exercises, great. We're only building the bottom area of your glutes, okay? So we need to build the top so you have a nice, juicy shape, okay? So I'll show you what kind of exercises we can do to optimize and grow our top area of the glutes. Let's go and I'll show you. In order to target our top area of the glutes, aka gluteus medius and minimus, basically you can divide your workouts into having exercise that targets your lower region and your top regions. There is not really other regions. The top regions will include your gluteus medius and minimus, and the lower region, gluteus maximus, okay? So that's one of the mistakes that people make. They really neglect these exercises because you'll see in a minute, they look so easy, you don't really go that heavy. Yes, because you don't go heavy with these exercises because they're only small muscles and they're isolation exercises as well, so you shouldn't really go heavy. But people think just because you can't really go heavy, they feel a bit easier, then they're not as important. That's wrong. Okay, so make sure you don't neglect them. So, one of my favorite, actually most recent exercises that I've actually been included myself, and it targets your top and side booty as well, is a cable abduction exercise by lying down. Now, generally speaking, all abduction exercises where you're putting your legs away from you, or anything that just includes you putting your legs away from you, they're all targeting the top area of your glutes and side booty. But anyway, for this great exercise, you're gonna need an ankle strap, buckle up, okay? You pick a lower weight for this exercise, okay? Step in front, push, get down on your knees. So I always like to do this variation for all my abduction exercises. Always get on my elbow and lift the opposite leg to the elbow that is down. So for stability, hand on the floor, looking down the whole time, leg up, slightly tilt it, okay? And push away from you. All the way as far as you can. And this is perfect to, again, isolate each side at a time and to get this nice area of the glutes, your top, glute, and side booty. Now, another great variation on the cable, since we're here, obviously you do each side, each leg. Obviously swap over, you can say the other leg as well. Another great exercise you can do, 45-degree, so you tilt your foot, a 45-degree angle, you slightly lean forward, you lean your hand, you hold on to the handle here, and you kick to the side. Again, nice and controlled, okay? I want you to control the weight. If you're just swinging, it means it's too light. Nice and controlled. With these, you could do 4 sets of 10 to 12. You can go higher on volume because, again, you're not really going heavy. They're easier exercises. You can go towards being using a higher volume of exercises. Now, another great exercise that targets your top glutes, and if you don't have a cable, or you can do it at home as well, or a great superset as well that I do myself. I use a band, place it just above my knees, and do a monster walk, okay? Again, you look at this, you'll do maybe 10 reps, and you think, oh my God, this is so easy, it's not doing anything. That's why you need to do at least 30 to 50 reps of this in order to start feeling it. You want to work against the resistance, really push against the band, really push against it, and really feel it here on your glutes. Now for me here, I've gone over the key exercises, and you should really be including these. Don't forget these that I've just shown you, especially the last few exercises. Every time you train your glutes and on your leg day, you want to be targeting side glutes as well, really, for the best growth, every single area of the glutes. Ultimately, though, it's a really important thing to say. Even when you just do a squat, for example, the gluteus maximus and gluteus medius and minimus, they're all interconnected, so they will get sort of engagement, all of them, but it's not the same as like completely isolating them. I hope I helped helped you with this video. I hope you find this useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, for me, if you want me to help you directly and create a personalized plan for you and a meal plan for you, link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time with another video.